So what's going on YouTube? Dave AT back in another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the Insta360 One X2. I want to show how this camera is the perfect social media content creating camera. One of the reasons why, if not the biggest reason why, is because you have it's like a camera crew all in one camera. And the reason they're able to say that is because you're able to reframe your shots. You have somebody just basically follow you around. This camera does it by itself. You have a camera that needs to get different angles. This camera does that by itself. Even give you drone-like footage. This camera does all of that in one. When you're filming, you don't have to aim it specifically at a certain thing because it's capturing everything already, which means it captures everything. It captures a 360-degree view of every single thing. So that's up, down, left, right, all around. It's recording in every single aspect. And when you go to edit it, you can reframe it, meaning you take your 16:9 aspect ratio or your 1:1 aspect ratio, which is for Instagram, and that ratio that you have can scan around to which section you would like to see. So you can have it focus on one side for the whole video, or you can even scrub it around for different angles. Or this camera also has a feature where you can actually select yourself and it'll follow you. So as you move around and walk around the camera, it'll still follow you. And I'll activate that feature now. So as I'm talking, you can see that the camera is still following me everywhere I'm going. And this is just me selecting myself, doing nothing except going inside the app, selecting myself and letting the camera follow me. It's doing everything itself. I don't have to do anything. I'm going to show you why this is the perfect camera for social media content. So the video you just got done watching was all shot with just having one camera and just me. There was no person holding the camera or following me around. Every shot you just saw was strictly from this one camera, but yet we were able to capture every single thing. We're able to get drone-like footage. You're able to capture up-close cinematic footage, B-roll, a bunch of B-roll, and you can even blog with it. And that's what you can achieve because this camera is a 360 camera and can see everything. You literally can create content by yourself and alone, which is a powerful feature because you don't have to worry about or depend on anybody to hold the camera for you, to carry equipment, to hire somebody, pay someone or ask someone, whatever. You just bring it yourself and start creating content. And like I said, for social media, it's perfect. As a content creator myself and who have created multiple videos and with different action cameras, from the GoPro line to the Insta360 line cameras, even professional cameras and micro four third cameras, is the easiest way for me when I travel and edit on the go and create content for social media. It's always best to have a small camera. And this camera, the version 2 of the original camera, is the best camera. It's like you get the best qualities that the GoPro Max had, which is GoPro's 360 camera, and the Insta360 One X. But essentially, you have the Insta360 One and the GoPro Max is basically like a love child of those two cameras together. This camera has the Insta360 line always had the best editing app software, which is great for creating content on the go and being a content creator for social media. You want to be able to shoot from your camera, edit from your camera, and upload straight to social media. GoPro's camera app is really good, but it's not as good as Insta360's is. So Insta360 app is the best. And the one reason why I had to leave the Insta360 One alone and choose the GoPro over that is because the GoPro is more rugged, it's waterproof, it supports fast charging, and the app is still a decent app. But now that the Insta360 One X is here, the camera I'm talking to you right now, is now waterproof. It now has fast charging. It has a bigger battery that you can take out. The other battery you had to charge with the camera inside. This one you still charge the camera inside, but I'm sure they're going to come out with an external charger for it. But you also can buy another battery, have a separate battery, which is always good. I don't like to have to charge my camera, plugging my camera up to the wall in order to charge the battery. I like to be able to take the battery out, switch batteries. You know, it's a very useful tool, but you can do that with this now. What else does this have? Oh, it also has the, they call it Steadicam. It has a feature called Steadicam where you can just shoot in, you know, just the one aspect ratio where it doesn't have to be 360. And this is a feature that the GoPro Max built inside of their 360 camera. They call it hero mode, where it basically turns itself into a regular GoPro as a point and shoot camera. So you have the ability to just use it as a point and shoot camera to vlog, or to just, you know, their version of Steadicam, but they have that feature. So everything I love about the GoPro Max is inside of the Insta360 One X2. Every single feature that it has, so it's literally like my best camera for me. Now, being as a new camera is resolution, I've seen a bunch of reviews online and checked the specs that the camera lens is still the same as the 1X and the 1R. There isn't no higher resolution, it's still 5.7K. But again, we're shooting for social media. Content for social media is gonna be on Instagram, Facebook, you know, just Snapchat, throw it on Twitter. It's strictly for social media, not for, you know, a high production or paid shoot. It's just for you to create content, and it's perfect. It's more than perfect for social media. I've been using it for years, the 360 technology, and to just finally have a camera to just have all my favorite cameras in one, which is the GoPro. The GoPros are my favorite action cameras. Everything I liked about the GoPro Hero Max inside of the Insta360 One X, which is my favorite 360 camera, you can't go wrong. If you found this video helpful, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to help my channel out, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks. So how we achieve that shot is, one, you're gonna need a monopod or a selfie stick, and you're gonna connect it to the camera. So what you saw when I have the camera just follow me as I'm walking along is you take your camera and you angle it this way. Once it's angled this way, you just walk and have it follow you. And that's how that shot is achieved, because of it's a 360 camera, it has two lenses, and in the middle it stitches your footage together, and when it does, it erases the selfie stick. It makes the selfie stick invisible, so you don't see it, which is why you don't see it in my shot. Now, one way that the illusion can be ruined is if the sun is showing and you see the shadow on the ground, and it kind of exposes the illusion of the invisible selfie stick. But yep, that's how you do this shot. And this was the same shot for when it was following me. You have it pointing forward in front of you. You'll find your perfect height once you do a couple tests. So you want to have it angled this way. You can have angle here, different little angles. But you want to do it the best way that shows your hand not looking like you can actually see that the selfie stick was holding. So I like to have both my hands down to the side while it's pointing, for the front and for the back. And how we achieve the drone-like footage, simple, same principle, except this time is you holding it up. You're holding it up, and inside the app, you can manipulate the distance by zooming in and out and giving you that drone-like footage. So the longer your selfie stick, the better you'll be able to recreate a drone-like shot. You can even hold it up and get the same thing. But the best way is literally if you attach it to your backpack or stick it inside of a bag and it's just sticking out of your bag and both your hands are free, you'll get the best follow drone shot that you can get with this camera. And the other shot where the camera's following you around is gonna put some legs on your tripod or your monopod or your selfie stick. So once you put some legs on it, now the camera can stand by itself. And you simply can just walk around and do whatever you need to do. And since it's recording everything at one time, like I said earlier, you can go back later and reframe those shots to follow you or to focus on one specific thing. Or you can use the built-in automatic follow inside here, select yourself, and then it'll just follow you every step of the way. And that's how I achieved all the shots that you see in the video. From the drone shot to the B-rolls to the camera following me, all done with just having this camera, a selfie stick, and just yourself. No need to have a camera crew.